What page are we on? Top of page 7? Yeah. Top of page 7. We just had one example from yesterday's lesson that we hadn't finished. Remember, we had two methods to figuring out the lowest common multiple. One used prime factors and one used multiples. So if you were using method 1, which was using the multiples, the smallest number is 28. 28 times 2 is 56. Add another 28, 84. Add another 28 would give me 112. Now, how many should I do? Well, when I'm doing this method, I do a little bit of mental math to check if things work out. And when I was at 56, obviously that's not a multiple of 63, so I went to 84. 84 obviously wasn't a multiple of 63, so I kept on going. And I just did one more. Now I would go to 42. I would get 84, add 42 again. That would give me 126. Oh. I have to keep going because 28 and 126 aren't going to work, so I might need to take this line away. 28 makes 140. I'm just adding mental math. Add 28 to this, 168. And here I'd have to add 142, so that would get me to 168. This is looking good. Now I'm just hopeful with 63. Adding it once would be 126. Adding it again would be 189. Oh, do you see the 126 worked for those two? But it didn't work for that one. So now we have to keep going. So this was the method that everybody liked the most the first time. Remember that? 192, add 28. 220. Add 28 would be 248. Maybe I'll stop there and see if add 42. 210, add 42, 252. Oh my goodness. Do you see that these aren't working out? No. So you would have to keep on going in method 1.
What is
Things aren't working out, so add another 28 here would be 200 and
76. 168.
Yeah, 168.
192. It would be 196.
Oh, and then you make a mistake. Thank you.
Huh?
lovely?
Let's erase those. It's 196. And then 28 would be 224, and 28 would be 252, and then 280.
So most
Hey,
likely
252 matches.
252.
Okay, let's see if 63 on here.
Is it 252?
252. So, if you make a mental math error, like I did, you throw yourself off and could be going on forever checking. Did I do it on purpose? No. It would be good if I could say, oh yeah, I did it on purpose, but that would be lying. I just added wrong. And, you know, I also like adding wrong every once in a while, so you don't feel bad when you add wrong every once in a while, because it's going to happen. So that is what I would say is a problem in method 1. I mean, if you had your calculator, you could be checking it. Now, method 2, Method 2 is when we used the prime factorization. So you could do for 28, we could do the factor tree for that. Okay, are you okay if I just do it quickly? 2 times 2 times 7. And 42
What?
is 2 times 3 times 7. And 63 is 3 times 3 times 7.
So the
So let's
first
say
one
I did the factor trees before class so that I had all the answers memorized to give them to you. That would be mine. I just figured them out, but that's okay. That is the prime factorization of all three of them. Okay? Then your lowest common multiple. Do any of them have 2's?
Yes.
What is the most 2's that we have in one of them?
2.
So the lowest common multiple will have 2 2's. Do any of them have 3's?
Yes.
What's the most 3's that we have?
3.
2.
2. Sorry.
Are there any 5's?
No.
No. Are there any 7's?
Yes.
What is the most 7's that's in one of them? 1. And now, if we multiply this together, 4 times 9, 36, times 7, 252.
Wow.
I could, but I didn't multiply to double check. So, we got the same answer. Last time you liked method 1 better. I think this time I might like method 2 better. So depending on the question, depending on the numbers, if the numbers are bigger and the adding starts to get like tedious, breaking it down into its prime factors might be quick. Okay? This was the lowest common multiple. Do you remember, just for fun, we've got these already, what's the greatest common factor between 28, 42, and 63? Do they all have 2's? No. Do they all have 3's? No. Do they all have 7's?
Yeah.
How many 7's do they all have? 1. Who's your greatest common factor? The only thing that divides all three of them would be 7.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So this is for you to do at another time. Maybe there'll be some time in class to work on it, but there's a homework thing listed there. And I'll end that video.